So good morning and welcome back over to Busch Gardens, Tampa, one of our favorite places to come out to visit, mostly because of the rides and most of the things, and also the animals, but because of that thing in the background, Iron Gwazi. Still not quite open yet, still no time frame when that'll be opening, but Iron Gwazi, cool to go look at. Also, it's got one of Allie's favorite rides here in Tigris, and all this stuff. We decided maybe come on over and try to do as much as we can today because we just love Busch Gardens. We love coming to visit, love looking at Gwazi, see what it looks like. Apparently, the entrance sign is up, so that's even better and that'd be cooler to see. So, gonna head on in, get behind this little group of people. There also is a little bit of storm damage. Apparently, had a storm come through a few weeks ago and it did rip up a few of the stuff here at the front area for the security checkpoint, but it's not bad. So we'll go over here and check that out. Well, not check that out, but we'll check out the rest of Busch Gardens because I don't like showing off security areas. So we thought we would head over towards the left, towards Iron Gwazi first, like we've been doing, because this will be something that we will be doing quite frequently when Iron Gwazi does open, because I'm gonna want to come over here and ride this all the time because it looks fun. Allie probably won't be able to do it with me, so she'll have to hold the camera and the bag and all the stuff because she won't be able to she's probably not gonna want to ride it. But the biggest thing is right there. They finally put the sign up. Also, they've cleaned everything up a little bit more. Man, I gotta tell you what though, this thing looks insane. I love the Iron Gwazi look. I love the gator themed. Really fits with the Florida theme, to be honest.
And there's birds walking in our way.
Yeah, there's a random bird. But what's pretty cool is, look, you can see how much they've cleared off this area. So now you can actually see a lot more of the ride itself. Wow. This is a good shot of Iron Gwazi right here, if I've seen one. Man. They've really started clearing out some of more of the... Oh yeah, they've definitely cleared out a lot more of this. Oh yeah, that's even a better look. Allie's gonna get a really good picture of that. Allie's really good at taking some good pictures. Man. Smells like paint. Smells like they've been working on some painting. I wonder if they finished the drop. Because the last time we came, the drop wasn't officially finished yet. Well, and here's the official entrance to Iron Gwazi. Be right here. And look, there's a wait time sign already been put up. Oh, also that outer bank turn we were talking about before, looks like that's completely done as well. But man, this is gonna be some ride. I am interested to see if we go over, will they have the drop completely done? Because I think that's the one thing I was waiting to see is when they finish the drop. But I can't remember how much. I think they only had a little bit more. Today, I really want to see if we can try to do the sky ride. Because I really want to get a good look at this, but I also want to get a good look of where the old Rhino Rally used to be. But I love the smell of it. It smells like brand new wood. Because they use a lot of new wood for this ride, but wow. So the way it looks right now, I think this may be the last really big Iron Gwazi update we'll get of seeing any track or anything. Because I think the track's done. And also all the signs have gone up. The wait time sign is up for it. I think the next time we come, it'll be a lot of more, will we be seeing it test running. And man, the way that train looks on that track, can't wait. So if we come up here, this is kind of a good spot we've been able to get of seeing the drop being worked on. And if you look real closely, the 91-degree track is officially in. That is a beyond vertical drop right there. You're gonna come over that and literally straight down, pretty much. It's gonna be kind of another kind of fun little view over in this area because you'll get kind of a cool view of it going over the drop and then coming over these couple of like hills, but man, that is insane. See Allie all the way up there. Came into the Sesame Street area and there's Allie. Well, since we're over here in Stanleyville, we gotta, of course, head over and do the Tigris, one of Allie's favorite attractions. And it was funny, someone did comment on that when this first opened, the first time Allie rode it, she cried her eyes out pretty much because she was so scared. And now it's like her favorite ride. But I can tell you that will not be the case when Iron Gwazi opens. She is not riding Iron Gwazi and she has outright said it. She says the most she'll do, Shikra, and that's about it. And Iron Gwazi is going to be 100% more intense than Shikra is. And if you come over here this early in the day, Tigris does not have that long of a wait. Also, it's a very quick attraction, so it does load pretty quickly. But I love the look walking over here. The orange track with the music in the queue house is pretty cool. And there's like no one in line. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our stuff in a locker, in that we know we can leave our stuff on the dock. We feel much better leaving it in a locked locker that we paid for. So then it's not like, I don't feel as bad about leaving it there. So put stuff away, grab the GoPro, time to ride Tigris. I really need to do a better job of keeping up with my SD cards and making sure everything is ready to go when we come to a theme park. I didn't realize till right when we were on Tigris, when I was turning the camera on for the GoPro, I didn't have the SD card in. So unfortunately, I don't think they sell the micro SD cards like for the GoPros and stuff here. So, but I mean, I'll look around and see if they do, but I guess today won't be any on-ride footage, which sucks because I was gonna do we were gonna do a lot more today. I was planning on actually even doing Falcon's Fury as well, but yeah, I don't have the GoPro to be able to use it today. It's my own mistake. I make that mistake quite often, just because whenever I use it, I immediately, because I keep such small SD card levels, I don't have the big SD gigabyte cards. I tend to always have to take that stuff off, and it's actually probably still sitting on my computer right now, so that's probably why. Then you have, well, soon will be the second tallest attraction in this, well, second tallest coaster in this park. Because once Iron Gwazi opens, this will be shorter by about 6 feet. I think we're gonna go ahead and do this too, but I'm gonna quickly go into a couple of the gift shops and look around, see if maybe they do have the SD cards, micro SD cards. But maybe it just means I need to start having extras everywhere. Just keep extras on me at all times, or get a better solution of storing my stuff. So I think what we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do Sheikra, and unfortunately, until I can find if there is a place, I don't think they do, because it sounded like they were, so I asked one of the people who work here about it, and they said they don't think they sell them anywhere. They sell SD cards like for cameras and stuff, but they don't sell micro SD cards. So unfortunately, it's gonna be a non-GoPro kind of day, just because I didn't think about looking in it. I made sure this camera was ready to go, but it's always something with me. God, I really regret not having the GoPro, because I would have had a really good view of Gwazi when we got on. I was on the very far left seat, and I looked over and I could see everything with it. Man, it just tells you should check if you're gonna be doing this like I like to do. You might need to make sure you always have spares or figure out a way to store them, which means probably needing another way of carrying it with me to the park, so I always have it. Well, since this is the first time we've seen the Sky Ride open before noon, and it's actually running today, and we also don't want to run the risk of not getting on it because of a long wait, we're gonna ride the Sky Ride because we want to see a faraway view of Gwazi, but we also want to check down by Rhino Rally, because there's that rumor, if you follow the Tuesday theme park talks, there's a rumor about them putting in a giant swing where Rhino Rally used to go. So go over there and check that out. Man, we haven't done this in a long time.
I love this part.
There's a lot of rumor that this will get a major refurbishment, and they may actually be able to enclose the capsules and put some like fans in it. I want to keep it open though. I love the open look.
Oh, this is cool. Look at
Mostly
this.
because I want to see that right there. Look at that bad boy right there. Oh, I cannot wait till that opens up. Look, there's the train, the Serengeti Express. I feel so dumb though today, just because I can't take y'all on the rides with us today, so. Oh well. Look, right over there. There's a train. There's another train. It's a red one. Looks like it's coming onto the track.
I want a churro.
There's 2 trains. They've got 2 trains running on this Serengeti Express way today. That's really cool, actually.
Maybe they think it's gonna be busy.
I don't know. It feels like they're anticipating to be busy, but it doesn't feel busy, if that makes sense. We're coming up onto the where the old Rhino Rally station used to be. And you can see they started clearing something here. I would really hope it's that giant swing ride that they talked about. Oh yeah, they're definitely digging down, like they're building something here. It'd be really cool though, because it'd be something kind of nice, because you have a lot of you have the really good variety of coasters here, but I think having something like this, like a giant swing ride, would just add another thrill ride, because you have a big thrill ride in not Infinity Falls, in Falcon's Fury, and this would really add something. Plus you can see they've really gutted all of that stuff.
Is this gonna be another ride?
Yeah, it's gonna be a thrill ride. They're talking like a pendulum ride. The pendulum coaster, or not coaster, pendulum swing ride. Well, as we get past these trees, I want to give you a good look of Iron Gwazi. There's a couple really cool sections in here. So like you have the Outer Bank turn, which looks like it's right after, oh, looks like the track's not quite complete. Looks like they're putting pieces up right now. There's a really cool section where there's like a hard bank turn going into like a little like SC turn thing. And so it's really kind of, this looks really cool. Like I cannot wait to ride this thing. Sorry, I wasn't actually looking even at the camera when I was doing that. Well, there's a few sections still needing to be finished, but it looks almost complete. Good Lord, this thing is gonna be insane when it opens later this year. Like I really think in the next couple months. I think May. I say, what did I say? I said early May, and you said mid-May, right, Allie?
I said mid-May.
Yeah, I said early May. It's the earliest I think you would see it open, possibly. You know, it really sucked though if we end up going, if we're able to go on cheetah hunt today, and I don't have the freaking GoPro with me. Cheetah hunt is like one of my favorite attractions ever. Like one of my favorite coasters.
I gotta tell you, tigers and cheetahs are my 2 favorite animals. Cats.
Big animals, like big cats.
Big cats.
Oh, here comes the cheetah hunt right here, about to come over.
Oh, dang it!
So, what's nice is when you come off the sky ride, you can actually see the line for cheetah hunt, and it is kind of long, but they are doing the dual station today. So, maybe. We're not sure. Allie did say something about maybe going and looking at the animals today since we can't take you on all the rides today. I still think I am gonna do Falcon's Fury. I should make Allie record me like while I'm riding it, just so y'all actually know I did it, because not having the GoPro, I could say I did it, but in reality I may not have done it. So, but it is what it is today. We're gonna do what we can. So kind of come down to this area. So after we got off the sky ride, we kind of came into what I consider the big central area of all the coasters, because just in this little area alone you have Cobra's Curse, Montu, and Cheetah Hunt all behind us. Cobra's Curse is a very popular attraction purely because it's more like a family style ride. Cheetah Hunt was actually supposed to be a 10-minute wait, but however the line looked pretty long, so we're not sure if it really was 10 minutes. What we may do is we may see what these rides look like and see what the wait time is, and it showed the shortest wait. May go wait for Cheetah Hunt. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Cobra's Curse because we haven't done it in a while and it's only posting a 15-minute wait, so we may go ahead and do that. Then we may decide on Cheetah Hunt, and then we may go over to Pantopia, so maybe I can try to do Falcon's Fury. That's a fun little ride because when it releases you after you go up the last little hill, it releases you to a free spin. So depending on how your car is designed, so like our car was pretty even because there was only one guy in front of us. He was in the left seat and I was in the right seat, so the 2 were bigger people, because Alan only weighs like 100 pounds at the most. It caused us not to spin near as much, but if me and the guy had sat on one side, we probably would have spun a lot. But I like the section when you go up and over, because it feels like you're got a little bit of weightlessness going on there. Well, the downside to me being kind of not the smart person I should be, don't have the GoPro, and we're gonna go do Cheetah Hunt because it's only a 10-minute wait because they're double loading today. So sorry again for not having that. I feel really bad, but we're gonna go do this. Okay, so definitely about 10-minute wait because they are doing the 2-sided loading. It took us longer to wait because we waited for the front row on the 2nd station. So, but I'll tell you right now, if you're coming to Busch Gardens, be mindful. They are getting very, very strict on taking nothing up to the loading area. You can't even put anything off to the side. None of that. You can't put anything, because they used to have a lot of those little cubbies, and you can no longer put stuff in those little cubbies. They've actually put little tarps over them. And I don't know if there's a reason why to that, but if you have loose articles, if you have your hat, sunglasses, phones, you have to hold on to that stuff. You have to hold on to it. You cannot leave it up in the cubbies anymore. And so they're starting to crack down on it, purely because I think with Iron Gwazi coming in, a lot of people are going to try to take their stuff up to the loading dock. And also I think that people are not putting stuff in the lockers, and they're just assuming, well, I can put my stuff over to the side. But honestly, to me, it's better to do that, because if you have those lockers and you pay for it, it's a little more secure than just leaving it up on the loading area. But because they are doing the double loading today here at Cheetah Hunt, it is so cool. If they do the double loading, always sit in the 2nd train, because you can watch it load or you can watch it go, because here comes the other one. So that's like the 2nd train, and so everything's based on that 2nd train. So when you come back from the unloading area, you have to be on that 2nd train. The 2nd train has to be stopped before you can get on. So Also, right there, great view of Gwazi. I love this though. I love this little section right here, this little like figure 8. And then down into the high-speed section.
Oh, Mardi Gras.
That's pretty cool. So Busch Gardens started to get in on the Mardi Gras celebration where they only have Mardi Gras weekend, not weekends. And maybe it's just one of those things that maybe over time it will become more of a thing. Because right now it's only here in the where like the Day of the Dead scare zone was for Halloween. So, but we're just gonna make one quick little trip over here because it is about 1 o'clock now. We got here about 10:30, so we've been here for about 3 hours now. And I'm really bummed because the amount of rides we're going on today is pretty incredible. Mostly because, and usually every time we come to Busch Gardens, we always have plans to do something later in the night. Tonight's one of the first nights that we've kind of playing it by ear. So we're able to do more, I feel like, but also I feel like the parks are moving at a higher pace than normal. Like I feel like, because Cheetah Hunt's running two loading areas. Shikara had 3 trains on today. I think Kumba's got 2 if I saw it right. So they're expecting it to be kind of a busy day. Definitely gonna be interesting because you'll be able to see Gwazi when you're in this. So you're in this little like animal connections area. So really good view. Oh yeah, so yeah, the drop's not all the way done yet. So the track's still a little bit, but I think in the next 2 weeks, I think the track will be officially complete. Once the track's complete, they can start running all of their stuff around. Start running some electrics over to the sensors into the braking area, just to get that in. But I do know they only have 2 trains for this, and both trains are already on site. So that's a really good sign that once they're complete with the track, I think they're gonna start their testing. Well, Allie found a new friend. Found a crocodile friend. He looks intense. So this section of Gwazi, and I know I keep kind of going back to Gwazi, but I just like showing off everything about it I see. This section right here is the Outer Bank turn. I think you'll come off the drop and go up to the right side and then come down the left side. So we decided to come over here to the animal connection where like the little usually they have like little animals in here, or like baby like little alligator. Oh, like see, like there's a baby alligator. You can see how his nose is a lot more rounded. That's how you can usually tell between a crocodile and an alligator. There's an armadillo. It's supposed to be an armadillo. Yeah, there he is. He's sleeping. Armadillo. How adorable. This is that weird like rocks huck thing. He's running around his little enclosure right now. I don't know what he looks. I don't know what exactly he looks like, but. Oop. Oh, careful, buddy. Oh, nope, you gave up. Don't want to do it? No? Okay. Look at all the flamingos. Look at these guys. I like how they are so much taller. I like how this one's a little more pinker than the other ones. Like he's like a lighter pink. Those are adorable. One little macaws, like we see when we come over. He's up on that little side over there. He's hanging out on his little enclosure. He's really multicolored. He's got a lot of cool colors on him. There's the iguana. It's an iguana. Hello. Hi there, buddy. Hello. Ooh, are you gonna move? Are you gonna move? Oh, maybe? No, just putting your leg back out. There's a couscous right here. Look at him. I don't know what he looks like. He looks like it's just a giant rat. Said large eyes and whiskers help these nocturnal marsupials find their way around the forest floor of New Guinea. They have a prensil tail and opposable toes on their hind feet, which help them climb in the trees, crawl on the ground to find fruit, leaves, eggs, and seeds to eat. So he's a marsupial. Man, this will be a really good view of Gwazi when it opens because you'll get this back section, which is right after it goes through the overbank turn over the station. But man, I cannot wait. And there's the cranky macaw.
Hello.
He's unhappy about something. He's been yelling.
I know. I feel ya.
Oh, look, there's a red ruffed lemur just hanging out. There's also a butterfly keep flying in my shot there. God. That macaw keeps yelling at everyone. Then there's also another one down the way over there. Both just hanging out. So we like coming over here to the animal connection area because we like looking at the little animals. And over by the flamingos, they actually have a dispenser, like a 25-cent dispenser thing, that you can actually get some of the food and actually feed the flamingos. I know Allie would be too scared to do that. She does not like feeding any of the animals because she doesn't want to be attacked by them. But she's currently looking at, so that was where the red ruffed lemur was. She's back over there looking at it because she's like, that's me, which is, and honestly, is the truth. When she's tired, she's real tired and she sleeps just like that. So here's the deal, because I don't have the GoPro, I was like thinking, oh, we'll go to Pantopia, we'll ride Falcon's Fury, you know, Scorpion, but because we don't have the GoPro, and I really want to take y'all on Scorpion. I like to, on Scorpion and onto Falcon's Fury. I really like taking y'all onto Falcon's Fury. This showed the pure terror in my face. I feel like Allie just showing it off the side wouldn't get to do it. So for sure, the next time we come, I will do Falcon's Fury. So I will not be stupid and forget the SD card for the GoPro. Ooh, there goes the train. Ooh. Kind of spinning the wheels there. Also, one of our favorite jokes we like to say about Cheetah Hunt, it's like a high-speed safari. Because when you go by, you see some of the bongos, and as they call it, the little s'mores. So it's like a high-speed safari. I always love making that joke. It's like one of my favorite jokes. I'm not a very funny individual, but I love that joke. But yep, see right here, there's their Mardi Gras weekend. Let the good times roll. This February 22nd and 23rd from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the Moroccan Palace Plaza, which is this little area right here where it has the Moroccan Palace Theater, which has the ice skating show in it. That's a big dude. Was he about to move? Or is he just readjusting himself? I didn't know they had Sesame Street Spirit jerseys. You can be Team Oscar. You can be Team Cookie.
I'd rather be Team Cookie.
You can Team Elmo.
I like Elmo and Cookie Monster.
How much do they sell theirs for? $50. Almost $30 less than what Disney sells theirs for. I do like, so we stopped in here to the gift shop. I do like that they do have some past member pins. I like the fact that they have started doing the pin thing. It says 2020 Busch Gardens Tampa Bay past member. $10. $10 is not bad for that. And also, probably one I probably should get Allie is this little Tigress one since she loves Tigress. Oh, also the other thing is Allie did get a new phone case. She got a Tigress phone case.
It's a hybrid phone case.
Yeah, so this one's actually a little more protective. So it's got a rubber case, and then this is it says Tigress, and then it's a little tiger looking at you. So this is normally $29.
It got scratched up here because
she already dropped it.
I dropped it.
But it was $29 normally, but with her discount it was only about $24. So
yes,
not bad. So we are going to go ahead and call it a day from Busch Gardens. It is starting to get very warm. I still feel like an absolute idiot for not bringing the GoPro SD card and not being more prepared. That's on me. We will definitely be back. I think what we're doing is we're going to come back every 2 weeks to every 3 weeks. One, to check more up on Gwazi, but also just to come out and ride things because today was not that busy. I think we're going to try to come out at least one more time before March, or like the first or second week of March. Try to beat out some of the spring break crowds. But overall, really good day. Saw a lot of Iron Gwazi. There's a lot going on. Track's almost complete. I originally thought it was complete, but it's not. Went over to Tigress. No wait for, like about a 5-10 minute wait for that, just because we wait for the front row. Then rode Shikra, front row, far left, saw more Gwazi. Then we decided to take the Sky Ride, saw Iron Gwazi from a distance, but we also saw that area where Rhino Rally used to be and all that work that's happening there for possibly a brand new pendulum swing ride. So that comes along, I'm gonna be really happy because I've ridden one like that before over in Silver City. And then came back to the other side, rode Cobra's Curse, not 15-minute wait, more like 5 minutes. And then rode Cheetah Hunt, which was about a 15-minute wait waiting for the front row. So overall, got a lot done. I wish I could take you all on the rides with us, but I'll take the L on that one. So with all that being said, we do have from a very fun day here at Busch Gardens. We will see y'all next time.